Hey, welcome back to another episode of We Are Cooked. I'm on a hot streak. We're 19 days into 2026, and I have had said at least once per day, we are cooked. It seems like every single time I open up Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, it doesn't matter. I am shown something that scares me, something that I think is bad for the world, and it's just never ending. There is maybe 1% of use cases that would be good, that would be positive for this type of stuff, and I just don't see how this is going to be good. So if you guys haven't seen the new deepfakes coming out, they're absolutely insane. I wanted to show an example though of something back here in 2022. So deepfakes aren't new. It's not new technology. People have been able to do deepfakes for a long time, but I wanted to show this as an example here.
And what you see is not real. Well, at least in contemporary terms, it is not. What if I were to tell you that I am not even a human being? Would you believe me? What is your perception of reality?
So I just want to show that really quickly there. He looks pretty like on my computer screen, it's pretty obvious that he is AI there, and there's no background. It's just, and he's also matching what he's wearing, his coat and stuff. And he even had used an AI to dub the voice, which yet again, that's another thing that's been around. We've been able to dub voices pretty easily for a while now. And I just wanted to show that this technology is not new. This isn't like we woke up in 2026 and all of a sudden deepfakes are new. They've been around, but at the scale in which they're going to be able to produce these and how they look, I mean, let's just get into it. I'll show you here. It's absolutely bonkers. If you haven't seen this, it went pretty viral. I'm not going to be able to say his name, but I'm going to highlight it here. This is the guy on Instagram here that posted this video that went absolutely silly, and we'll just watch it here. So transitioning through all the different Stranger Things characters, like you can semi tell there's like some texturing going on with the faces, but just looking on your smartphone, this is going to be hard to tell what's even going on. And I can't even fathom the amount of evil, diabolical atrocities that are going to come from this type of tech. This guy's just showing it off, and the ability that you can basically be anybody you want at any time, which is insane. Also, I just noticed there's an Xbox 360 in the background. That's pretty cool. I just can't think of like positive use cases for this. Like the only one positive use case that I can think of is like comedy. So like you're doing things to be funny. It's I'm gonna be Master Chief and I'm being silly, or oh, I'm Obama and oh, look at me. Like I don't see anything outside of comedy how this could be positive, because this is gonna be strictly manipulative. It's gonna be insane. And he does more than that. He does. So here's this one where he's a girl influencer in her room, and he's showing how just realistic this looks. Like on a phone screen, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. Now on a computer screen, it does kind of, sometimes the faces there's like, it almost looks like there's makeup on the face. I don't know how to describe it, but like on my computer screen, I can tell some of this stuff's AI, but on a phone screen, there's zero chance, absolute zero chance. This is getting too close to real. And we've said that time and time again, but like this one, I guarantee you or me are going to get confused by some of these. You're going to be scrolling Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. You're going to see some of these and you're not going to know the difference. And there was one, I don't know if I could find it. I don't know if I have it here. Like this dude. We're so cooked. We're so toast. We're done. It's over. You are not going to be able to trust your eyes anymore. Starting today, after watching this video, you need to completely stop believing anything you see. There's no way you can believe everything that you see online anymore, as if you could before. But what I mean by that is you are not going to be able to distinguish majority of the videos now. You won't be able to tell if that person is a real person or if that person is faking a person. So like I could get on here and act like I'm Mr. Beast and I'm telling you, hey guys, I'm about to give away $1 million, and I make a Mr. Beast account. It's gonna be absolutely diabolical. So cooked, so cooked. This tweet got me dead. Wow, this would be cool for video games, right? Yeah, like I could see a use case for that. Like, but motion cap's already a thing. I don't know if that would be. I don't know how you would use that in gaming. We're gonna have to ask for proof of citizenship down south. What will OnlyFans models do now? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of OnlyFans that are out of jobs because it's just going to be guys doing it now. Don't trust anything behind a screen anymore. Yeah, that's absolutely 100% facts. You will not be able to believe majority of things that you see online. And also, there was a stat that I read the other day that said that over 50% of traffic online is bot generated or a bot. So half of these comments are bots. Half of the videos you see are generated by bots. Every interaction, like I was saying this yesterday, social media needs to be rebranded. We need to stop calling it social media. It's not social anymore. It's algorithm media. It's bot media. I don't know what to call it. I just know that it's not. It doesn't feel real anymore. It feels like when I go online, which going online now is just going on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. There's just like a handful of websites that we all go to now. You know, when I was a kid, I don't want to go on a rant like this, but like when I was a kid, there were so many, like you could surf the web. You could go to random websites. You didn't know what you were going to find. There were some really niche things you could find, like game sites and blogs and all this, like the different things you could experience online. And now we've just narrowed it to these 6-7 websites that you have to use them because that's where everybody is. Human will be a commodity. Yeah, I mean, humanity will be at a all-time high here shortly. I think so. Like this video right now, I dude, how insane would it be if like I was like I snap my fingers and I'm like, look, this video wasn't even real, wasn't even me the whole time. I generated the whole video, bro. That's the type of shit we're gonna get into, and I don't know how you're gonna be able to prove authenticity. Like, do I get my phone out and I film myself? But then it's like we could go back to the video where it's like like this, where it's like, how do you prove that it's you? Like he could have a phone in his hand too. Like this person is, it looks like they're filming with a phone. So it's like, how do I prove authenticity in the future? That's a question I will not be able to answer right now. I genuinely don't know how we prove that we're real other than like metadata. So like I know that these deepfakes have something in their code that can be extracted, so that way you know, okay, this was actually generated with AI. This is not real. But even then, it's like you don't have enough time. There's not enough time online to sit there and go, like, you can't do that. Who's going to be sit there scrolling and like, oh, let me check every single video I watch with my AI detector? Then what's the point? You'd just be doing that all the time. There's, I don't know, man. Isn't this rendered not real time? Not real time yet. So like you can't go on live stream and be doing this, I don't think yet. So it looks like it's being generated after the fact, but that's a problem for the future. Obviously that's bad, but like for now we still have videos that are going to be getting generated by dudes being girls online or being anybody online. These fake people that don't exist, they're gonna be fake accounts. People are gonna follow them. You're gonna have no idea. You're gonna be commenting saying, oh, that's so great, I can't believe you're like the amount of manipulation that's gonna go on online is going to be unprecedented. And here's the tool that this guy was using to be able to do this. It's called Kling AI. Kling Video 2.6 motion control features enables precise control of a character actions and expressions from a reference image. In image to video generation, you can also select one character and apply custom motions using video references, or you can choose a motion from library. And they show these like cute little examples that they hope you do, right? Like cartoons and like anime and Santa Claus, all this stuff. And really what's going to be happening is this is what's going to be happening. Dudes are going to be acting like e-girls. That's what's going to happen. So here's the thing. Every like step of the way, we've always said, like, even back, if we go back far enough to the Will Smith eating spaghetti, we said at that time, oh my God, eventually this is going to be so good that it's going to be hard to tell what's going on. And I think we are finally here. 2026 is going to be that year where we say, finally, we are here. We cannot tell the difference. You're not going to be able to tell the difference at just a quick glance. There is going to be videos every single day. If you get online, you will not know what you're looking at. And I don't know what the answer is. I think we might be seeing the end of the internet. I don't even know what, I mean, that sounds really apocalyptic, but like, I genuinely don't know where we go after this because this stuff keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. It's going to be so good that 100% of the videos online are just going to be fake. You won't find a single real person. It'll just be all be bot generated. The optimist inside me, which is very quiet and very not here right now, but AI detection tools are not keeping up. But I'm hoping that there is going to be an uprising in necessity of creating tools and laws and just ways to ensure that we're not getting scammed, that we're not constantly being bombarded by fake videos, that we can be able to still have a version of the internet that we use today in the future. Because as these things get worse and worse, more bots, more AI, more deepfakes, it'll be so manipulative that you won't be able to go online. And then after that, what do we do? What do you do after that? So one of my old thoughts was, oh, well, somebody's going to make a website where it's free of AI. It's the future. It's the utopia that you want. It's like the old days of the internet. There's no AI. There's no bots. There's no this. I don't know that you can do that. I don't know how you can stop that. So today's just another day in 2026 where we're cooked, and we'll be cooked tomorrow. We'll be cooked 6 months from now. I can't even imagine the type of absolute shenanigans that'll be going on throughout this year. And 2027 doesn't even seem like a real year at this point. It seems like this might be the final year of humanity. By that point, we'll all just be locked in our houses and watching bots create deepfakes of celebrities. You won't even watch your celebrities, and you won't watch people you like anymore. You won't watch videos of your favorite content creators. You'll just watch a bot that generated the content. It's just, does anybody else feel like this? Am I the only one? I can't be the only one that's having this like almost crisis level awareness of what's going on. It just feels super bad, and I really don't know. Like, I don't have any good answers. Like, usually I can come up with something logical that is like, oh, that's okay. There's nothing. I have nothing. I wanted to talk about this because these things, are they real? They're going to affect us. They're going to affect you. They're going to affect your mom and dad when they get on Facebook. Like, these things are going to have real world repercussions. And I don't think these are things that you can just put your head in the sand in. Unless you plan on just not being on the internet, or your job doesn't involve being online or using a computer or all these things, they're going to directly affect you. They've already affected you. And I think it's important to talk about them. If you didn't see this video that went silly viral, and there's going to be more of them to come, it's good to know and to be able to be prepared for it. Be cautious of things that you watch now. I'm definitely going to be. When I watch videos now, I unless I know them, unless it's like a verified account, I don't know how else you can trust videos anymore. So I'm going to leave it at that. What do you guys think? Do you feel like this? Am I crazy? Are you guys feeling the same way? Do you feel like this is blown out of proportion? They'll figure it out. AI, you can still tell it's fake. What's the positive takes? Because honestly, I don't have very many. So